Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my gosh, I have been talking this whole time on mute. All right, so sorry. So what I was saying is, we're in this live NQ trade, YM and ES. There's been several trades tonight. This is the third trade for ES. This is the third or fourth trade for NQ. This is the second trade for YM. There was a gold trade earlier, only made like $20 per mini. And there was an RTY trade, this right here. You can see I changed my background. So I got set up with the VPS, which is the virtual private server, chart VPS. Thanks for letting me know. So this is like a private server that I'm running on here, which is not using space on my computer, so it won't, and there will be no issue with connection or anything like that. You can see that I wanted to test out this line format, so I made two separate charts, and I'm probably going to leave it like this anyway. I really like these backgrounds, but I wanted to see if the algorithm would still work if I had my chart in a line graph, and it does. So I'm happy because, again, I'm not really going to be managing these. I don't need to be seeing every candle. I don't need to see exactly what it's doing all the time. I would rather it look pretty than anything. So I like the way the line looks against a nice picture. So I think I'm going to keep it like that. Currently up 155 in NQ. YM and ES are pretty flat. So I made these two charts to make sure that the line graph was going to be okay. So that is good. So I'm good there. I'm all set up on the VPS server, so I have no issues there. I brought everything over, all of my settings for the strategy, the algorithm. I set up this a little differently. So this is my current positions and my strategies, and then the positions that are open currently on them or realized for the night. And then these are the products that I want to watch, and they're giving me like price updates as that's happening. So I like this setup. I saved it as my default, so that is what I'm going to run with. I might change these pictures at some point. I don't know. But I like the line graph, so I'll probably change these to a line as well. I don't need them to be candles. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Oh, my wire hit today, so I am all good for Monday. The $25,000 is in my account. I'm going to be trading 5 minis. I may even actually be trading 7 minis on Monday. Because corn and coffee, I think I want to do one of each of those as well.
Order filled.
They're not going to take up too much. What was that? Oh, we just got another trade. RTY is now in a trade. So we have 4 trades going right now. We have RTY, ES, NQ, and YM. Let me put this on TikTok. People probably aren't going to like see it in time. But it would be good, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Why are people trying to ruin my thing? So I just booked a cruise for my son, like for my family, and my son's never been on a cruise, so I'm super excited. And there have been it's been like 10 minutes, and there's been like 2 people that are already being negative. Bo being one of them. We're up 200 here in NQ. We're up $50 in YM, up 37 in ES, and RTY is flat. But like, okay, the cruise is at the end of May. Hopefully, things are better, vaccines are better, cruises are running. Like, I understand those are possibilities, but I just booked the vacation. And I'm so excited. Do you think I want people saying things like, oh, I hope it's running by then? Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Like, I know that could be a thing, but let's just focus on the positive. So NQ, the trailing stop loss is now in the green, so that is a risk-free trade. ES is close to moving up. We'll see if that does. Is this one moved up? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Let's see YM. So YM is at break even. I'm going to move up there a bit more. That would help. But anyway, I just looked at my phone because I was going to post on like TickTok or something. Like, I don't care. I don't care. All right. People like making me so mad. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to put this on Instagram. Maybe that will be faster. Currently live on YouTube, showing the algorithm is currently in 4 different trades running right now. If you want to come watch how it works, Bold Approach is the YouTube name. I wonder if I can save this. I'll put it on my other one. Yes, yes, yes. You guys heard me sound like a loser. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'm really excited to get this going, like, in my real account. Real. Okay, so YM did get out at essentially break even. So that stop loss was at break even, or like 1 or 2 points, something like that. Something real basic. ES is being slow. So right now we're just in RTY, ES, and NQ. Very active night. Last night wasn't so active. Sunday night was really active. But last night was still good. I woke up. Yeah. Thanks, Abram. The Sunday night was super active and tonight's super active. But last night was good because I woke up to $800 in profit this morning. So I'm never going to complain about that. That is for sure. So right now I'm up to 450 on the night, and it's 10 p.m. So it's not bad. Not bad. All right, I just posted another little thing. So yeah, if you guys have questions, feel free to let me know. This is what's so easy about this. It's a set it and forget it. I'm just letting it run. I'm doing social media. I'm checking emails. But I get on here to do the live because if you guys obviously want to see it in live action, then this is the best way to do that. And just to kind of see if you like the way that it works. If you have any questions, obviously I could answer those, stuff like that. I need to delete. Kind of, John, but you can. John, you can, but it's not super, super easy. The best thing to do, John, would just to be picking products that have a lower max loss and a lower drawdown. like, I know coffee or corn doesn't sound ideal, but corn made $400, so $100 a month, and the max loss it ever had was, I think, like $20. So, you know, there's definitely products that are not going to be as risky, but like NQ is the riskiest product. My max loss for NQ is $2,000 for a mini, but the reward is much bigger than any other product. So the highest any other product has gotten is $20,000 for those 5 months, and NQ was $40,000 for those 5 months. So, and obviously, like, there was a lot of good stuff in the market, but also the whole month of September was red, because like somebody asked me that today. They were like, well, wasn't the market's been on an uptrend, but this isn't, like, when you think about this algo, this is scalping. Like, look at this YM trade, and this is what it does all day. It got in this at 20:43. It got out at 21:59. So that's an hour. So that's a little longer, but like 13 to 37. So like 15 minutes. This is typically taking trades within like 5 to 15 minutes. This is not a, oh, we're getting in and holding for days kind of thing. This is definitely more of a scalping strategy, and that's what I like about it. And that also means that it doesn't matter if the market is in an uptrend or in a downtrend. There are going to be trades within any day, most days, unless like when COVID happened, obviously it was like pretty much red every single day for like a week. But when you think about that, it's a very unusual circumstance. Even if you have like something like some type of bad news comes out about the president, or a tweet that he sent out or something like that that has nothing to do with COVID, maybe you'll get a drop in the market for, say, 15, 30 minutes. But that doesn't mean that within that whole day there's not opportunities for scalping long trades. So that's what this finds. It waits for the parameters to be met, and it takes a long trade. And then as you're in the green, your stop loss is moved into the green. So then at that point, there's no risk on you. No, Banshee. If that makes sense. My hair smells really good. So we are still in RTY, ES, and NQ. NQ, the stop loss is in the positive. The trailing stop loss is in the positive. The other two are not yet. And they're both red right now by like, $50, $60. What is ENQ? The E mini? NQ? E mini? So NQ, is pretty much the biggest bang for your buck, but it also has the biggest drawdown and the most risk. You can't trade NQ with a tight... All right, we're long in gold too. You can see here we just got long in gold. Oops. What did I just do? What am I doing here? I just want to stretch this out. What is this? I just want you guys to be able to see this if it's like a little unclear. Okay, so we're long in gold too. What was I saying? Oh, NQ. Yeah, so NQ has the biggest risk and the biggest drawdown, but it does give really, really good moves when it's ready to. So, yeah, I love NQ. And you can exit these trades whenever you want, but I don't suggest people do that, but obviously you can do whatever you want. Like right now, I could exit NQ for $135 guaranteed. If it moves down to this red line, I'll be taken out and I'll make $40 less, if that makes sense. But it could turn around and shoot even higher. So you never know. I like to let the strategy do its own thing. And so, yeah. Do. I have 2, yeah. 2, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, cool. Cool. But also, actually, on a smaller level, a really good profit ratio, whatever, is corn. It doesn't trade that much, and it only trades during the day. But the risk is so small with corn. So you take 1 mini in corn, you make $2,000. No, that's 5 minis. So you make $400, and your max loss was $50 for a 5-month span, like that, or $20, something like that. It was some huge, crazy number. But coffee and oil and gold and corn are a little more expensive. I don't think they have micros. Well, oil and gold do. I don't know about corn and coffee. I don't think they do. And they're more expensive as a product to trade. So just to trade them, you have to have like $2,000 in your account for that one contract. So, or $1,000 in your account. But since I'm trading minis and I'm trading products that have a pretty big drawdown, I'm putting money in to cover the drawdown, which then also kind of allows me to take a few more contracts if I wanted to in other products and just be aware of that. If that makes sense. So gold was down $60. Now it's up $40 right here. Again, this chart trader, if you have multiple charts like this, it can only be placed on one of them. Obviously, you could have multiple charts and stack them next to each other like this, and then you'd be able to have a chart trader on each one. But I kind of like having multiple in one chart. ES is now in the green. We can see here it's up $25. RTY is still in the red. It got in here. NQ's green, ES is green, RTY is red, and gold turned back in the red. I have 2 contracts on gold and 1 on everything else. And you can see that here in this box, if you can see this. It says like 2. Oh, L is for long. I was like, what's the L for? But yeah. Yeah. Do. What else is going on? Anything? I started watching Animal Kingdom on, what's it called? On Amazon Prime today. It's actually, I accidentally deleted a live notification. I wanted to join. What? All right, so you can see NQ's pulling back a little, so I might get taken out with profit here at that red line. We will see. Thanks, Chris. I just noticed that you said no audio. Yeah. Do. When you go live in January, do you plan on running the Algo all day? Yeah, I'm not going to touch it at all. It's going, and this is why I rented this virtual private server. I'm going to be running it 23 hours a day, 5 days a week, and I'm not going to be touching it at all. I'm going to let it do its thing. I've done enough testing and enough kind of running in the sim that I feel comfortable with the results that I'm going to let it just do its thing. I know what the max loss is for each product. So, you know, if I have a really bad day, maybe I'll be down like $2,000 or $3,000, which sounds really bad. But in a micro account, that would be $200. And, you know, that can happen when you're just trading on your own. But more often than none, it's going to be a positive day. Therefore, I'm not that worried. Look right here, gold is turning down, but it doesn't really bother me. Excuse me. It's not really. Bum, 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 bum. I slept like crap last night. I don't know, sometimes I don't sleep good at all. But yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. I wonder, you know what I need to search for is crate and barrel. Crate and barrel. I need to learn about this other than all and what to do. Benji, if you send me your email address, I can add you to the free group in Slack where I am giving everyone free, just kind of like a layout of the way that things are working. If you just want to either put your email here or send it to me, whatever works for you. So it depends on what you want to trade. Most people that are doing micros are putting like 2,000 to 5,000 in an account. And then the strategy itself is $300 a month. If you only have a Mac computer, you're going to need to use a virtual private server. This is $40 a month, or if you just want to run one anyway so it doesn't take up space on your computer. And then if you're just using an account on NinjaTrader, you have to pay for market data, and that's $12 a month. Oh, and the leasing option, which is $40. I hate that we have to do the leasing option, the lease or the lifetime. It should just be the free one, should work with strategies, right? But it is what it is. I can't get around it. Yes, Oliver, it's 100% a set it and forget it. I'm going to check it every day just to post my results because obviously people want to see how things are working. Paul is starting with $5,000 on Monday. He's doing micros. He's going to post his daily results. I'm starting with $25,000 on Monday and I'm trading minis and I'm going to be posting my results. But other than that, yes, I'm not touching anything. I'm not closing anything prematurely. I'm just letting it run. And then once people kind of get the idea, I will only like check it once a week and maybe shut everything down Friday evening and then get it running back on Sunday. I missed that about the leasing option. Can you repeat? Yeah, for NinjaTrader, you have to, like, there's 3 options, the free, the lease, or the lifetime. You have to either have the lease or the lifetime option. See how NQ almost came and touched this at like $60, but it curled back up and now we're back at $120. That's why I'm not touching it. So Ford, you have to do the lease or the lifetime. You can't run a strategy on the free version, unfortunately. At first I thought you could run it on any of the Ninja Trader options, but you have to have the lease option or the lifetime option. So still, we're in 4 trades: gold, RTY, ES, and NQ. NQ, ES, and RTY are all green. Gold is a little red and kind of sideways. I saw the Santa tractor. Why am I singing this song? Is that a freaking Skippy commercial? I don't even eat peanut butter like that. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I want to check this. So look at NQ, really curling up here, looking nice. Now to at 185. It was just at $60 profit. So if you would have gotten scared and said, oh, I'm going to take them the $60, even though you have a stop here in the green, if you're like, well, I want $60 instead of $50, you would have missed out on all this. Now we're at $200, you know? So I'm just going to let it do its thing. Now it's at 260. Ooh, 275. Okay, okay. ES is waking up also. RTY is in the green. Everything's green except for gold right now. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Zach. Look at NQ. Beasting. Trying to type and it's not working.
Order filled.
All right, so I'm out of ES with profit. ES, I think I got another $60 or so because now I'm up 112 total. Gold is in the red, but it seems like it's curling up a little. RTY is in the green. NQ, I see how NQ, the red line moved up even more. So now our stop loss is here at 12,880 instead of where it was before, which was like 75. So it's an extra $100 locked up, guaranteed, because the stop loss is going to continue to move up. So now currently up $650 on the night. Looking good. Yeah, yep, corn is XC. And coffee is KC. They both have really good results. So I have them on this chart, but they really don't trade until during the day. I don't even think they're open at night. It's really weird. See how there's always like a gap in time? So it seems like they just run during the day. Zach, you're so sweet. Zach is like my new little helper admin. Thanks, Zach. And Q's up $250. So this trailing stop will continue to move up in our favor. I like to stretch it out and move it, but they don't let you do that on this chart. I hate that. I want to just move it to exactly where I want it. So they should just let me do that. I think, Zach, if I turn off like auto center or something, would I be able to do that? I do not need coffee at all. I need to be able to go to sleep. Oh, my chart trader automatically went from ES up to RTY now that ES turned off. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before on these. I wonder how that's set up on this. I want to...
Order filled.
Who's that?
Order filled.
ES just got in along. YM just got in along. All right, we got lots of things going on here. I need to update this. These are like too big. Line 10. Who put it on 10? Yeah, 5 is much better. Who? What? Who put this on 10? Who put this on 10? Hold on. So we're long in... All right, that's better. Do you see how, well, I was saying I want to just move this around up and down, but I can't. You can only either like squish it or stretch it or squish it or stretch it here. But I want to just be able to pick it up and move it. Like I want to see all this, but I want to move this up a little. Press Control and left click on the axis to shift the scales. What? Press Control and left click on the axis. What? This? It's not doing anything. This? What? This? I'm definitely pressing Control and left clicking. It's not doing anything. I want to move this up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Not a big deal. Oh, are we long again in ES? We're also in ES. We have 5 trades going on right now. YM, NQ, ES, and gold. But what I was saying was click on the axis while holding the control button. I did. Is this the axis? I'm assuming this is the axis. Also, this zoom in feature never works. Yeah, no, this doesn't work. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I was also saying that ES had gotten out of a trade and then the chart trader automatically went up to RTY because RTY was in a trade. That's really cool. And I didn't have to do it myself. But I've never seen that happen on my other chart. So ES, YM, and gold are all a little bit red right now. See if they can pull up. What? Things are pulling back a little bit. See that YM? YM's a little wild anyway. Gold is now in the green. That would be nice. If we get a little bit higher here in gold, it will move the stop loss up. So we'll see. We are now up $60 in gold. Now 60. I'm just watching it up here because I don't have the chart. Now we're up 80 in gold. So it should start moving the stop loss up soon. I typically see that it will take profit pretty quickly in gold, which I don't mind because gold can be super wild and kind of change its mind pretty quickly. So I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow. Now we're up 100 in gold, but that's okay because I'm getting a massage. I don't have any student sessions until Thursday. Do you guys have any New Year's Eve plans? I don't. But, you know, maybe somebody cool does. Maybe. So we're green in everything right now except for YM and ES. And they both kind of run together. You ever notice these things? Pretty common. Guilty. Oh my gosh, why do I keep singing that song? You know what I've noticed? It takes, alright, we're about to be stopped in this NQ trade. We were up to like 250 or 260, but hey, I'm not going to be mad about $150.
Order filled.
All right, so we're out of NQ with the profit of around whatever that was, $150, $160. We're still in the other 5 products, ES, YM, RTY, and gold. So 4, 5, realized up $550 tonight. Oh, look at this YM coming back with a vengeance. Turning around quick. I'll be running micros next month when I subscribe. If Paul is in the room, curious what license he's going to use, lease or lifetime. So either of them work fine, Jason. I already have about 15 people live. Mix of lifetime and lease. If that matters to you. So but yeah, Paul works for me, so he actually can utilize like the employee connection with my vendor membership. So he's probably going to do that, which is the lifetime license. And the lifetime, so the difference really between the lease and the lifetime, you get a little more like chart stuff or like running some other programs on the lifetime, but you also just get cheaper fees and commissions. They're just lower than they are for the other one. What was I just going to pull up? Oh, so that's like the biggest difference is the fees, the lower fees for the lifetime version versus the lease. And the lifetime version is honestly for life. So you have those benefits and that for life, you pay the one-time fee. They typically always do like $100 off too. So it's not cheap. It's still $1,000, but over time with your fees and commissions, you'll end up, you know, covering that. So we are currently in 4 trades: gold, YM, ES, and RTY. But again, I don't have to do anything. They're going to take me out when it either hits the stop loss or it hits the trailing stop loss while it's in profit. So I do not have to do anything on that front. Let's see. Oh, 9. Seems majority the add-ons aren't going to be used as a part of the strategy. Very true. Yep, that makes sense. Hey, Mark. All right. Ooh, YM is taking a little nosedive. YM can be so wild. But that's another one that gives pretty good risk to reward ratio. I want to come back. Can you send me the info, please? Please. Thanks, Mark. So, I will send you the free invite for this, Mark, and then I will email you. What's your email? There we go. Mark, I'm going to add you to this free group, and then I'm going to email you about the other one. Oh, I still have to post. Mark, I just sent you an invite, so check your email for a Slack link to the Algo room. And I'm going to email you about the other room. All right, Mark, I sent you an email and I sent you a link. Marky Mark, and I sent you a link. Oh, YM, come on now. Don't get crazy. Yeah, no worries. All right, I'm going to jump off here anyway. It is 10:40. I didn't eat dinner tonight, so I guess I'm not going to. And I need some rest. So maybe I'll go make some tea and go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning if you're part of the room. I'll be back here at 9 o'clock, and you guys know I'll be posting my updates on these results in the morning. Currently realized right now I'm up $500, $550, right around there. We'll see what happens with these running trades. We can see gold is moving back up here. Let me put the chart trader. See how this one, the chart trader, didn't jump to another product, but there were 2 other trades in like live. Zach, if you notice that. Anyway, so we'll see if gold can make its way back up. It was up $100 a little bit ago. But yeah, now it's only down $20. We'll see if we can get back up in the green. RTY is positive, ES and YM are negative right now. About $150 total. So, all right, I'm gonna get off here. You guys have a good night. Thanks for joining. As always, send me, you can post a message on here on YouTube or send me a message through my website with any questions about anything. All right, bye guys.